Today on Fearless in the Kitchen, I'm working with a compassionate doctor who has zero confidence in the kitchen.
Vic is a wonderful doctor, but he's a terrible cook.
He goes from vegetarian mush to harvesting herbs on a downtown skyscraper. We're trying to wake Vic up.
This is really waking me up.
Can he overcome some major pitfalls?
Pits!
And finally serve his friends a meal that doesn't come from a jar?
I can't do that. I can't do that.
Go, 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 quick.
It's vegetarian, so he can't poison us that easily, I guess.
That's awful. We don't serve pits at Auberge, eh?
Vic is a committed physician in a busy hospital. He's a vegetarian, and he's got no idea how to cook a decent meal.
When I have my friends over, I serve them one of two things. Spaghetti, tofu stir fry. Get a coin.
Vic's cooking is distinctive. You recognize it because it's from the jar.
Honestly, I am afraid to eat Vic's cooking.
Because his cooking is so bad, Vic eats out all the time.
A lot of Vic's skill as a cook involves going out and picking up some fast food or a sandwich.
I would eat out probably about 6 nights a week, maybe 7.
Vic's friends worry about his eating habits and try to make sure he gets enough nourishment.
Often when he comes over to our house, he wouldn't have had dinner, so now we keep an emergency supply of tofu in our fridge.
Unfortunately, I'm not really taking care of myself as importantly as I would take care of my patients. You know, that's an important thing.
My job is to get Vic to make an impressive dinner for his circle of friends. If I'm successful, his guests will not believe his recovery in the kitchen. What does a vegetarian doctor like yourself eat?
A sub. I'll be honest with you.
That's the excitement. That's what
I don't know if it's sort of the thing that I've grown accustomed to.
Why now do you want to cook? Why is it important now?
I know you can't live on a sub for like day in and day out. Like, let's be honest. And then it's embarrassing. You know, when you have guests, you want to have people come over. It's time to sort of, you know, make bonds again with your friends, because God knows I've been at their place.
Right.
Over and over again, right?
Is there something you've always wanted to learn to make?
Maybe go on that Asian spectrum, and you know, a Thai fusion is what I was thinking, is something that would be a great start. It sounds sexy.
It does.
Doesn't it?
Coming over to Vic's for some Thai fusion. But the first part of getting to anywhere for me right now is to see you cook on your own.
I'm thinking, she's crazy. That's what I'm thinking. This is gonna be so bad.
These are gonna be your ingredients. You can use anything and everything, but you don't have to use it all. You are gonna make me some veggie burgers.
Like, seriously, I'm just not doing this.
These are your patients. Prescribe some medications.
Seriously, I'm doing this.
You are?
Okay, I'm seriously doing this. Here we go. Okay, so we'll just use some heat. Let's conduct this. There we go. You see what I was talking about? Magic things happen. You know, I just may invent something.
He has no idea what he's doing. He's just throwing all the ingredients straight into the pan. For a burger? No way.
Yes, we've missed a total different bean color. We have to make it look brown, don't we? Let's just beat this thing down.
Now this is interesting. He's trying to mash everything together with a serving spoon. I've never seen that before.
I bent the spoon.
Vic's actually really good at something, bending spoons.
I'm not giving up on this patient. Where's the salad dressing to hide this taste?
A pan of goo. He's making a pan of goo.
That is one beautiful little freaking thing in there. I think it just needs some more sauce just to bring it together a little
That's
bit.
definitely what it needs. Pick up one veggie burger.
It's not gonna stay together though. That's why the bread's there, right?
This is grody.
What do you think?
It's a big, pasty, mushy, tasteless ball. That's your burger.
Oh, that's awful. But the bread is so good.
Vic's got a long way to go before he's gonna be ready to cook Thai fusion. I'm gonna start by teaching him a few vegetarian staples. Up next, a fresh, delicious version of one of his takeout favorites, falafel. Food processor can be your new best friend.
Okay.
Because this is going to replace all the stuff that you would painstakingly do by hand. So take this onion that's kind of coarsely chopped, just
the whole
pop
thing?
it in there, yeah, and then a clove of garlic. The key to a great falafel is making sure all the ingredients are pulsed, blended perfectly, so that when we fry them, it all cooks through and you got lots of flavor throughout.
Okay.
Then we're gonna add some soaked chickpeas and soaked fava beans. Then we're gonna season with chili flakes, cumin, salt, and a half teaspoon of baking powder. This gives the falafel a little bit of fluffiness.
Oh, it smells, wow.
You smell that? Lots of flavor, right? So now what I want you to do is throw in some herbs.
And these are not weeds.
These are not weeds.
These are herbs.
Yes, these are herbs.
Okay.
Put in a handful of fresh coriander. What I would love to see is you walking into the hospital, eating your own falafel sandwich.
Can you imagine?
And they would say, oh, where, is there a new falafel stand? I made it myself.
I made it. They'd be shocked.
We're gonna shallow fry them about 3 minutes aside until they're nice and crispy.
This is gorgeous.
Look at that.
I've never seen anything greater than this.
And then we're gonna serve with some beautiful pita, tahini, and some cucumber and tomatoes.
That is gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
You go ahead and give it a taste first.
Oh my God, that is the softest, delicate. I've never tasted a falafel apparently. And all the falafels I had were lies.
Yeah.
This is the truth. So my veggie burger, crap, falafel, gods.
This is level 1. Level 2 is now to get you out of this kitchen, because we've had a bit of success.
Extraordinary success.
Extraordinary success. Tell me what you know about herbs.
What? Come from the ground. Christine, please, I'm tasting a falafel.
Coming up, we're heading to an oasis on top of the town.
Oh my God, it's a mini farm on a roof.
And later, Vic faces an emergency in the kitchen at an upscale French restaurant.
Pits!
We don't serve pits at Auberge, eh?
Vic's a busy doctor who rarely sets foot in his own kitchen. When he does cook, it's always from a can, jar, or bottle.
Honestly, I am afraid to eat Vic's cooking.
We're making some progress,
I've never tasted a falafel apparently.
but we've got a long way to go if he's gonna make a tantalizing Thai fusion meal for his friends. Up next, I'm taking him to one of the city's most prestigious hotels where he's gonna see firsthand that fresh is best. You are here because the chef, David Garcelon, has a beautiful rooftop herb garden, and you're gonna actually make your own customized herb blend that you're gonna then use for your Thai fusion cuisine.
That is amazing.
So let's go meet him.
Okay. Oh my God, it's a mini farm on a roof.
Farm.
Hi, chef. This is Vic.
Hi, nice
How are
to
you,
meet
Vic?
you.
Nice to meet you, David. So this is the herb garden on the roof of the Royal York.
This is amazing.
We have over 100 chefs, and they all participate in selecting what we grow up here and create beautiful dishes every day with it. This is some beautiful red romaine, nice tender leaves, so we can pick this and it'll be on your plate within an hour of when it was picked.
I thought, wow. I couldn't believe that the restaurants actually grow their own herbs.
This is actually lemongrass.
Oh, okay.
So this will go great in an Asian-style pesto.
Smells great. This smells really good.
Now compare that with the lemon verbena.
Oh wow, that's like a totally different taste.
It really wakes it up, I think.
Yeah. See, it wakes it up. That's what we're trying. We're trying to wake Vic up.
This is really waking me up. You know, I think I've taken it for granted. These simple flavors.
Vic, are you ready to make your very first pesto in a kitchen?
I'm ready to put this in a pot and make some magic.
This is going to be the perfect inspiration that Vic needs to start using fresh ingredients and making his own Thai fusion magic.
We're gonna add some coriander. We got our mint and our lemongrass that we picked on the roof, and then different Asian flavors, ginger, a little bit of lime juice, a little bit of soy sauce as well.
Soy sauce, perfect.
And we'll bind that all together with the oil.
I loved it. I couldn't believe it. We're doing this. We're putting the ingredients together. This is a fancy sauce, as far as I'm concerned, usually found in a fancy jar.
Just give that a taste, see if it needs anything.
Thank
That's
you.
perfect.
That's delicious, actually.
I think it's really, really good.
Chef, you're going to have to give us that to take home
Absolutely, be happy to.
because, Vic, for you, that is going to be your magic ingredient when you cook for your friends.
Yes.
Okay, now we're going to go back to your place, do a little more cooking together because I really want to get you ready for
I
that.
can't believe that's just the beginning step.
That's the beginning.
It actually makes me realize how crappy my previous meals were. And it makes me feel amazing that I can actually increase my quality of life, because that's what I'm gonna do.
And now we're making a dish I know Vic's gonna love, spiced curried lentils. Vic better pay close attention because he's gonna need everything he's about to learn when he finally makes a Thai fusion meal for his friends. I am so excited to show you this next recipe. It's quick and it's vegetarian. So we're about to make a little spiced lentil with a cool raita on the side. This is gonna be the beginning of a new Vic.
Hopefully.
Okay, so red lentils, super fast. The one thing you want to do with lentils is get into the habit of just rinsing them.
It's just a heavy bowl.
Come on, doctors need to be strong.
I know, I'm just saying.
This is your vegetable stock. Add a little brown sugar and some turmeric. Half a teaspoon, I like that. A little bit of salt too. And let that cook down until they're nice and tender. Now while that's going, in a skillet right beside, we're going to heat grapeseed oil. Chop 1 onion, that's the root part where the onion is underground. You don't want to cut that completely off. It's one of the biggest mistakes in chopping onions, because once you chop all that off, it won't hold together. Give it a try, it takes a bit of practice. Vic, you're cooking, it's amazing. Next with the garlic, as much chili as you want, some cumin and coriander seed, a little bit of citrus flavor.
Okay, so we're doing 2 of these things at the same time.
You might think, well, why don't I just take all these ingredients, the spices, and just cook them in there? In this pot, you're cooking lentils. In this pan, you're actually creating layers of flavor. You're getting sweetness from the onion. You're getting all the beautiful oils from those seeds. Let's bring these 2 worlds together. How spicy are Vic's lentils? Coming up, Vic runs into a code blue preparing pastry at a French restaurant.
You gonna start all over again?
No, we don't have time.
And in the end, can he finally resuscitate his reputation in the kitchen and cook a great meal for his friends?
There's a lot of anxiety right now. It's hard to imagine, but I'm hoping it'll work.
Vic's a horrible cook,
I don't even think he could make toast.
so I'm giving him the skills he needs to make a tantalizing Thai fusion meal. We started with a fabulous falafel and made an amazing pesto. That's delicious, actually. And now we're cooking spiced curried lentils. Give it a stir.
Coriander.
Now I want you to plate it beside your rice. It's hugging it, but a little bit on it, right?
Kind of like a cuddle?
A cuddle. Give me a cuddle. Last thing we're gonna do, add some raita,
Yes. Oh, wow.
fresh herbage. Give that a taste.
Well, this is really good.
You love the flavor?
Yeah, this is excellent.
That's delicious. It's really good.
I'm surprised. I didn't think I could make something that good.
So now that you're feeling pretty comfy, I would say, in this here kitchen, I want to take you out of here again.
Another surprise.
I think that you need a little more intensity.
How intense?
Can't say, but we're getting out of the kitchen. I'm taking Vic to one of the city's best restaurants where he's going to be responsible for creating 60 complicated French desserts. I'm not sure if he's ready for this, but if he can pull it off, he should have no problem cooking a Thai fusion meal for his friends.
We are at a super high-end French restaurant. You are going to prep, bake, and plate 60 sour cherry galettes.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
I don't know. I can't do that. I can't do that.
You're gonna give it your best shot.
Oh, God. This is too fancy.
Vic,
Hi, Chef.
this
How
is
are you
Jason.
doing?
He's the chef.
Oh, yeah. We've got 300 reservations tonight. It's one of the busiest nights. You're making 60 cherry tarts,
That's a high number.
all right? So you guys are gonna have to be set up back here, working your little butts off, and get these things done, ready to go. I would say 7 o'clock, we're gonna need them. But I'll keep you in the loop.
Okay, excellent,
All
Chef.
right.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, come with me. Are you ready
I can't
for
help
surgery?
it. Yeah, it's just a reaction.
All right, well, there's gonna be lots of similarities here
Gowning.
tonight. Gowning.
For God's sakes, it takes me an hour to cook a meal for me. I don't know how we're gonna do it.
You know, it will be like surgery. You can now put... Baking is like surgery. Precision. You're gonna put that butter in there and you're gonna break it up with your hands, not touching it too much.
Not touching it too much, yeah, breaking with my hands.
Yes.
Sounds like a conundrum.
You see how that butter is really cold? So you gotta give me some speed, because if it's all mushy in your hand, our puff pastry, we're gonna be a disgrace. Give it some life, quick, hasty. Turn this whole thing right onto here for me. Flip it over.
Keep going, keep going. You want to give us speed, speed, speed. Okay, and it's already starting to get soft, so hang on a minute here. Yeah, it's pretty soft, it's pretty soft. I'm really worried about this puff pastry.
You're gonna start all over again?
No, we don't have time to start all over again. Okay, that ice water is to keep that butter nice and cold, but you gotta measure it without the ice cubes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the water can't be on the counter. You see that? Go, 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 quick, because the butter is melting. Butter's melting.
Yeah, I totally think I'm failing right now. You know, this flour isn't working, and it's gonna set the whole pastry back. So I'm relegated to the cherry pit duty, so I gotta essentially just shoot the pit out of a cherry.
The puff pastry is actually really warm. It's too warm in the room, so the butter's melting out, so I had to put it into the freezer.
I have a blown up cherry in here.
Blown up is okay. I also want to give you some lemon juice.
How we doing, guys?
We're
Working
simmering
on it,
the
working
thing.
on it, but we had an issue with our puff pastry.
You guys are
It's
stressing
not-
me out. Let's have a look in here. What's going on here? Well, you're just getting started, eh?
What does that taste like? Pits!
Almost broke my tooth, Vic.
Did you pit it?
I did pit them. Yeah.
You're gonna pick through every single one. If it doesn't have a hole in it, that means you didn't deseed it. All right, go.
You gotta go through every single one of them.
We don't serve pits at Auberge, eh? We don't serve pits at Auberge.
We don't serve pits, chef, that's right.
The chef just came by and tasted the beautiful cherry compote and bit into a pit.
Almost broke my tooth, Vic. We don't serve pits at Auberge, eh? We don't serve pits at Auberge.
We don't serve pits, chef, that's right.
Somebody bites into a cherry and breaks a tooth on a pit. We are finito.
There's a saying in the kitchen, and it always happens. When the chef tries the first bite out of something, there's always something wrong with it. And it's usually me who gets the seed. So hey, that's strike one. You got 3.
Okay, thanks.
Go.
So here's the solution. Vic's gonna go through every single cherry, remove all the pits. In the meantime, I'm gonna go and roll the pastry because we are really, really out of time. Okay, Vic, as soon as you're done, come on over. You gotta roll some of this. I'm gonna start cutting. We gotta get these into the oven quickly. And we're good to go. These are gonna be about 7 minutes.
But I'm gonna love them falafel balls when I go back to it.
Beauty. Go, go, go.
We're doing this. I'm in Verbena.
First table's ready. They've been waiting.
We gotta get
So
it.
we're picking up, it's Vic and Christine cherry tarts.
Hello.
This is the deconstructed cherry galette.
Sweet and sour together, it's so flaky and so tender. It's phenomenal.
Once I saw the nod, the big infamous one of these, huge weight off my shoulder.
Wow.
Good?
That is very good.
That is
very
really
nice.
good.
Thanks a lot.
Nice to have you here today.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you.
Thank you.
And now we're heading back to Vic's. He better remember everything he's learned because it's showtime.
Vic, this is your big solo performance in the kitchen.
So you're gonna be making a beautiful royal Thai chickpea curry, and you're gonna serve that with a cucumber and tomato salad.
There it is. Game plan, recipes, ingredients. Go.
I mean, I'm nervous, but this meal has to work. So we did it like this. I know there's something I'm missing. I don't know what it is exactly. Oh, I want that tip.
You want to slice it in half to do that? Now you want to go down this way.
This way.
Go, go, go on your royal Thai curry. Okay, Vic, the guests are here. They're in the party room right now.
As long as there's no Italian salad dressing.
It's vegetarian, so it can't poison us that easily, I guess.
There's a lot of anxiety right now. It's hard to imagine, but I'm hoping it'll work.
Okay, pesto time.
We ate before we came, just in case.
just in case.
We love them, and we're supportive, just in case.
We gotta plate it.
Oh my gosh, okay. I want this to be a meal they'll never forget. Not because I made it, but because it's actually great tasting food.
Let's go.
It's kind of like got a Thai fusion kind of flavor to it. I like it.
Well done.
Thanks, Ruby.
Wow. You've never cooked anything with this amount of like flavor before.
That's good. That's
Never
good.
have.
This is like your mom's food. Like, it's good. It's
That is the biggest
Did
compliment.
I just get a your mom's food?
Yes. Lots of different flavors in there. Mom would be proud. She'd be really proud. Very well done.
Vic proved to me that even a young, busy doctor can be inspired to cook with fresh ingredients. He made a great meal for his friends, his sister, and he even impressed me. The doctor's in the house, and he is fearless in the kitchen.
I've really taken, I think, for granted what food is about. To say that you can make an amazing meal for the people you love, are there words to describe that?
Visit myviva.ca/fearless in the kitchen. I'm Chef Christine Cushing, and I'm on a mission to teach terrible cooks how to become fearless in the kitchen. Today I'm working with Michelle. She goes from burnt and bland to facing her fears baking for a room full of VIPs.
I'm scared of these people.
Can she prove her prowess in the kitchen to her very critical family?
I don't want to know.
This has to be good.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull this off. Oh my God. Christine, please don't leave me.
Michelle is a busy single mom with a 7-year-old boy. She's an awesome mother, but a terrible cook.
One of the worst cooks you could ever come across.
Michelle is clueless in the kitchen. My son, Jamal, he knows that I am a terrible cook.
She just calls me and say, taste this. I say it's fine, but it's not really fine.
My food comes out burnt and bland.
I said to her, sweetie, you should just get some help before you go back into the kitchen.
I may substitute once in a while. What's the big deal? I use jam instead of sugar, whatever.
It's nasty.
Sometimes I think I'm a great cook. Next thing, everything's burnt. As soon as I start to feel I'm messing up, then I start shaking. And then I start thinking, oh my goodness, is there a plan B? I need to feed my child.
My job is to take her from helpless to fearless and spice up her cooking for her family. How do you feel in the kitchen?
Nervous. I'm not relaxed because it's not just me critiquing the food. I have other people coming over.
And in your head, you're thinking they're going to critique it already.
My mom's an excellent cook. Her standards are very high. And I'm still fumbling to make the most basic food.
Okay, so now it's really critical that I watch you cook on your own.
Okay,
I want you to make me some chicken fingers.
I'm trying not to worry. I want to stay calm so I can think clearly.
Here's a bunch of ingredients you can choose from. You don't have to use them all. Do what comes naturally to you, or unnaturally, whatever the case may be.
Okay, chicken fingers. Look, there's crumbs here. I'm not sure what these spices are. I think this is cumin, maybe? You know, I think this is coconut. You're not gonna like that.
Michelle really just gets nervous and tense in the kitchen. And she hasn't got a clue about spices. She actually thought sea salt was coconut.
Couple of shells. It's gonna be crunchy anyway. So usually around this time when I'm frying, I usually go open the front door because I know the smoke's coming. Okay, that is some super high heat.
The temperature in that pan is smoking hot. I can smell that butter a mile away, and it is burnt.
That's a serious burn smell. It's not bad. I'll fix it up. Make it work. It's a little darker than I wanted it to be. They have no flavor. I know that. I can feel it. Look at this. A little bit of sauce. Look at that. Just drizzle that. Oh.
Okay. I have to taste. Dry, burnt, bland. That really had a very sawdust taste about it. There is absolutely no moisture left in that chicken finger. It is nasty.
Oh, boy.
You taste it.
It looks...
It looks pretty good to you?
It looks not bad.
I can hear the crunching from here.
Okay. Yuck.
There's all kinds of stuff we need to worry about with these chicken fingers. Coming up, is Michelle ready to say sayonara to sawdust?
I'm starting to go crazy at this point.
And later, she tackles her fear head on and gets a big surprise.
Oh my God.
Michelle is a disaster in the kitchen. So I've got a plan to spice up her cooking and create a meal that her son and family will actually eat. It's time to give her some basic techniques and to get her excited and confident in the kitchen.
Okay, Michelle, so we're gonna make some awesome chicken fingers now.
Great.
So remember you combined the breadcrumbs and the flour?
I did.
First I'm gonna show you a good technique is you first dip it in the flour, then it goes in the egg, and then in a crumb type mixture. And that gives you a nice crispier crust on the outside. So now you're gonna give me a little salt and pepper in the egg wash.
Okay.
I'm also using a coarse salt, which is this Malden salt, which you thought was coconut.
Right.
I find that this salt adds a nice little texture too. I'm gonna dippity-do in here.
Okay.
I thought to give these a little tropical flair, I'm gonna add some shredded coconut to the breadcrumbs.
Oh, that's good.
Fresh chopped mint. And already it takes these chicken fingers to a whole nother level.
Oh, and I like to introduce Jamal to different flavors because he wants to be in there with me. He's like, Mommy, can I stir? I usually say, you know what? Just come back in a bit. Yeah.
Okay. It's all about sometimes getting a few little tips. When you were frying your chicken fingers, you had a lot of oil and a lot of butter in there, and the butter was burning. So as an alternative, I had the pan heating up in the oven, and I'm gonna drizzle some vegetable oil on it.
Okay.
Then I put the chicken fingers right on, or the skewers, more oil on top so that they get crispy.
Ooh, nice. Okay, good to know.
So it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And then you're not gonna get all that oil absorbing in them.
Yeah, and I don't want it either way.
Exactly, but you want them to be moist,
and
right?
I want them to be crispy. So this is really good.
Good technique?
Yeah. I'm already feeling like I'm light years ahead of where I used to be because before I didn't understand the technique behind it.
Oh, look at that golden color. So a beautiful little plate with the great papaya dipping sauce.
Oh, it looks so beautiful.
Does that not look great?
Oh my goodness, my son would go crazy if he saw this.
Okay, are we gonna dip in?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's a far cry from sawdust, right?
Completely. Oh my, I don't understand how I can make chicken fingers taste like sawdust, and in 15 minutes we have these gourmet chicken fingers. They're amazing.
I love that Michelle is excited. She's learning that the proper technique equals great flavor. But we've only just begun. Michelle really still has a long way to go.
Hey, Michelle, now that we've done a little cooking 101, I know you like some spicy food. So how are you incorporating spices right now?
I basically keep all my spices in here. Fancy! Yeah, I don't even remember what these seeds are. It might be a spice blend. I don't know.
Best tip I can give you? They're going bye-bye. Garbage. I think you really need organized, visible, new, fresh. I'm gonna take you out of the kitchen and introduce you to some spices.
It's time for Michelle to learn how to use spice correctly. We're heading to one of my favorite spice shops to make a Caribbean spice blend. We're gonna use this later when I show Michelle how to make a roti that'll rival her grandmother's.
This is the Spice Trader. What I wanna have you do is some active tasting. I wanna see if you can identify them.
Okay.
And it's all gonna be done blindfolded. So you can't see them, you're just gonna be able to taste them. Okay, so you can't see?
I can't even.
Totally can't see. Okay. All right, we're gonna start with number 1.
All right.
And the taste is gonna be on a little apple wedge, because the apple is fairly neutral. Okay.
Of Coriander?
Yes!
Woo!
Good one.
Woo!
Ding, ding, ding.
High five.
Coriander. That's it. Oh, sorry, you can't see. I'm like, where is she not giving me the high five? Okay, here comes, you're going in for the taste now. Here comes the turmeric. Here comes the turmeric. Hello! Okay, so you got 2 out of 2. Duh. Okay, here comes number 3.
I'm gonna say clove. I don't know.
No, that's allspice.
Oh,
pretty
that's
close.
right. No, you know, I was thinking cinnamon.
Yeah,
and then
allspice.
I couldn't remember. Wow.
Okay. Starting out pretty good with the spices, but then, you know, taking a bit of a nosedive. And for the taste,
Anise?
ginger.
Clove again. Oh.
That is paprika. Choo, choo, choo. Nutmeg. Cinnamon.
Oh.
I think it's one thing to identify a spice, and then it's another thing to know how much of each to put in. Now we're gonna create a custom Caribbean spice blend that Michelle will use to spice up a roti when we go back to her kitchen.
Generally for a Caribbean blend, we're gonna use quite a bit of cumin and the allspice, thyme, a little bit of coriander seed, black pepper, and the brown mustard seed. Like a painter, you will throw things in if you really like them, and you'll notice your own flavors that you like to cook with will start kind of coming through as well. Hold it and just go around in a circle.
Look at that.
See?
Oh, mama.
That's good.
How you like that?
That's sick. That's so good.
Yeah.
So we've got our Caribbean blend, and Allison, if you could please put it in a tin for us.
Sure.
We're gonna take it back to your kitchen, spice things up over there.
When I go back home, I'm gonna be blending a lot more spices and going in there with a lot more confidence.
That's the kind of confidence I'm gonna need from Michelle if she's gonna succeed at the challenges I've got in store for her. Okay, Michelle, this is where we get to have fun with your customized Caribbean spices, and we're gonna make a chickpea and vegetable curry roti.
I know my mother's roti, I know my grandmother's roti. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull this off.
Coming up, Michelle's in the hot seat. Will she melt down or make it work?
No, it.
And in the end, will she finally prove to her family that she can cook?
And you're looking forward to it, right?
I'm scared of these people.
Michelle is a terrible cook with 0 confidence.
Sometimes I think I'm a great cook. Next thing, everything's burnt.
Together, we made delicious tropical chicken fingers
My son would go crazy if he saw this.
and learned all about spices.
Oh, mama.
So let's see how she does in the kitchen, cooking a Caribbean classic with me. Okay, Michelle, this is where we get to have fun with your customized Caribbean spices, and we're gonna make a chickpea and vegetable curry roti.
I know my mother's roti, I know my grandmother's roti. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull this off.
With that kind of an attitude, it's gonna be so tough for me to get Michelle to cook an entire meal for her family all by herself. This might not be a traditional roti like how your family makes it, but I've simplified it. So I'm thinking like a nice heaping teaspoon.
Okay.
Because we know we want this to be flavorful.
So this goes in as is?
It's gonna go in as is. So the potatoes actually also creating a bit of a thickening agent in here. It's gonna make it a bit more creamy.
Okay.
So chicken stock, chickpeas to go in now. Coconut milk, look at this.
Oh my goodness, it smells so good.
When I now smell this, I am in the tropics.
Seeing the potatoes break up, seeing the sauce thicken, everything's going well.
So we can see what it looks like. Mama, I'm gonna do it just open face like this.
This is great food for Jamal too, because he loves to eat with his hands.
Oh, so this will be perfect for him. I'm dying for you to taste this now.
Coriander, cumin, allspice.
Taste it all?
I don't think my family would believe it that I made that with Christine.
This is all really good.
Yeah.
But now we are going on a big challenge.
Oh boy.
I'm taking Michelle to work in a professional kitchen where she's gonna have to make a technically difficult spice dessert at an exclusive high-end dinner. If she can pull this off, making a meal for her family should be a snap. But that's a big if. So, feast your eyes. This is going to be an exclusive wine dinner for the Cambridge Wine Club that you will be cooking for. You are dessert.
Oh my
we gotta
God.
get a move on.
Christine, please don't leave me. Right now, I want to run out of the room. I'm actually preparing a dessert for all these dignitaries.
Ladies, here is your station for the night.
Okay.
This is our station tonight. Don't get in their way.
Okay.
It'll be ugly. I'll make sure you're on time.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you so
Okay,
much. All right,
good
we're
luck.
gonna check in with you. Thanks. So this is your recipe. We're gonna really echo those flavor spices. These are gonna be a spicy molten chocolate lava cake. These are the ones with the soft ooey gooey centers. We have to make 48 of them. This has to be good. If this is bad, you know what happens to me.
But there's an exit
I'm back
right
on the
over
hot
there.
dog stand. You just gotta make me proud. That's all there is to it. So
Wow. I have no idea what a chocolate lava cake is. I don't know anything about a restaurant kitchen. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to stand. Everyone's busy. I mean, it's intense in here. I don't feel comfortable here at all.
we gotta keep in mind we have a time limit here, right?
We need 18 eggs. I've never even...
18 eggs?
My daughter, she's 3.5. She breaks great eggs already.
Buttered sugar, flour.
Just like that. Now, add your eggs a couple at a time. Make sure it doesn't...
Okay.
Ooh, well. So now the next thing you gotta do is actually chop that chocolate to melt it. So she's got all the ingredients. It looks like she's getting organized. You know, maybe she's gonna pull this together after all.
Oh, no. That's not right. I need a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. This is
Okay.
half, right?
That's a half a teaspoon.
Okay,
So you
just
can
want
do
to make
two
sure.
of those and
Okay,
it should
great.
work well.
Just want to make sure because a whole teaspoon of cayenne pepper scared me. I wasn't sure if that would be
So
enough.
you want a whole teaspoon in there?
Yeah, 1 teaspoon.
Wait,
Sounds
wait,
like
wait,
a
wait,
lot.
wait, 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 wait. 1 teaspoon?
Yeah, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper.
No, 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 no. A quarter teaspoon.
Quarter teaspoon.
It's way, 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 way
It's
too
gonna
much.
be too spicy.
Oh gosh, that's 4 times the amount. Wait, we gotta do it again. This has to go.
Holy cow, guys. Let's get it together here.
Oh my goodness,
great.
what are we gonna
That's
do?
okay.
Can we really start over?
So Michelle added a teaspoon of cayenne instead of a quarter teaspoon, which is 4 times the amount. So we had to throw that out, start all over again.
I quadrupled the amount of cayenne pepper I was supposed to put in. I mean, this is supposed to be fast. We're in a restaurant. I'm starting to go crazy at this point.
I put in the cayenne pepper, the allspice. Let's see.
I think I should check the chocolate.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it looks good, only it's not in the cake. All right, so let me do a little checklist. We've greased our pans, but we did not coat them in sugar yet.
I'm gonna run out of sugar.
And we need 60 of these little squares. Cut them, but cut them evenly, right?
No.
How are you guys doing on mains, please?
We're doing very well. This
Okay.
course is almost gone, so you guys better be ready to go.
Scoop. I think the scoop could be good. Why don't you try that? Yeah, great, perfect. Make them immersed. I think we should top it up a little bit. She's getting the hang of it.
No.
Ah, finally, something's working right. Something's gonna get into the oven.
You've got about 10 minutes to get this cooked, out of the tray, onto the table.
8 minutes. 8 minutes exactly.
I'm back.
Holy mackerel. Can you stand this? Michelle is back there. She's plating. What's going on? She is living it. Well, yeah, I think we're good to go. These guys are good. It's a molten chocolate cake, so a little soft in the center. Do you like that?
Wow.
They're fantastic.
Really? No tartine, of course.
That's really very, very good dish.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I got almost all of my cakes out perfectly. I was so proud of myself. The challenge scared me to death at first, I have to tell you that. I was scared I wanted to run out the exit, but everything came together.
I'm blown away, but now, do you think you're ready to cook for the family?
I mean, my confidence is high. I don't know how long I can hold on to that though, because they're pretty critical.
Michelle knows that her son, her siblings, and her best friend are coming over for the very first time for a meal that she's cooked for them. But she has absolutely no idea that I've cooked up one last twist. In a few moments, her biggest critic is gonna surprise the heck out of her. Family and friends are coming over, and you are going to make a chicken, sweet potato, and tomato Moroccan tagine.
I have never even heard of a Moroccan mandala. Butterflies are in my stomach, rumbling all over the place. Prep vegetables. Okay. I've never cooked a meal for my family ever in my life.
How can that be?
Because I'm scared of these people. Oh, that's a hot onion. Ow. I don't want mashed potato in there. And I think I should turn this down a bit. I'm just worried a little bit.
The panic is starting to kick in a little bit, so I just want her to relax.
Woo. Okay. All right. Take a deep breath. Please be seated, and I will serve you in a few minutes. I'm so nervous right now.
I think this is history in the making.
I think so.
Yes, this is good.
First meal.
Yeah, first meal by Michelle.
You're looking forward to it, right?
I just want to impress them. I want them to know I can actually cook a meal that's not going to burn, that's not going to be too salty, that's going to be great, and just nail it.
Pass this around the table right now.
Oh my God. I'm very happy that you came. Oh my goodness. Thank you for coming. I'm like, why is Christine black? So funny. Please just enjoy and open your mind to something new. My mother is there. Is this gonna be good enough?
It's like the best meal ever. Very good.
Do you?
Chicken is very good. Tender, very nice.
Give me another. It's a good meal.
Thank you.
Michelle, I'm so impressed. I'm really enjoying your meal, and I hope you keep on cooking.
Thank you.
I think Michelle deserves a round of applause. Michelle pulled off the perfect spice blend, the perfect couscous, the best tagine. The family loved it. She is fearless.
Right now, I feel amazing. My family is satisfied.
I love it.
Thank you, sweetie. Good, you're gonna eat it. Nice.
This was the best thing that my mom cooked.
Jamal's so happy about his meal, so I'm feeling very confident, and I'm ready to take on a whole set of new challenges in the kitchen.
Visit myviva.ca/fearlessinthekitchen.